Before we start, we can just have a quick look at both of them here in terms of the user interface. I definitely think that the V10 probably has the more attractive kind of interface here, but I see a lot of hate for LG's skin actually, for the LG G4 and some other handsets. But personally, I think it's that little bit more preferable than EMUI, which still looks a little bit better here than previous versions. This is a marshmallow based EMUI, but I'm really looking forward to seeing what LG has to do with the marshmallow update on the V10, and it's marshmallow. Oh, we do have a software update. That looks very promising. It looks quite a big one. This is downloading right now, and I think I'm going to pause the video and then we'll see what's coming on the device. Hopefully it's marshmallow, and yeah. So we're back, and unfortunately we're still on lollipop, it seems, with the V10 here. It was just update to make the device better according to the screen that comes up to show the update. So maybe marshmallow, they're still working on it, but for now we can just restart them both, see if we can see any benefit from the update in terms of the boot up speed. Those speakers are loud, very loud. Wow, so you can see the Mate 8 still. Where's the sound? There was no sound for the V10. Completely skipped it. Hope they've not taken it away. We do like LG's startup, so might have to look into that, but nevertheless we can have a look at how they could compare in terms of the day-to-day speed. So straight away the Mate 8 is going in front, but the V10's put a stop to that. Wow, took some time then. 2-1, 3-1 to the Mate. A little bit quicker here. 3-2, 3-3, 4-3 to the Mate. Oh dear, let's try that again. About the same, and music a little bit quicker on the left. What else do we have? Play Store, and again the left. So the Mate 8 is very ahead here, and the V10 seems to be slower to me after this update. You can see that lags. It's not what I want to see really. I want to see progress. Weather, I think we have weather. In fact, I've done weather. So I think I've done enough actually of the day-to-day apps. You can see the raw speed seems to be there on the the Mate 8 a little bit more here, if you ask me. And you definitely did ask me. A lot of people wanted to see the comparison here. How does it load a game? So again, very nice speeds on the Mate 8, which is what we like to see. What else do we have? I think is it probably Modern Combat? We could try. Beast. No. Failed to connect. It's not very good. So we'll leave it at that. But you can definitely see there, you know, the Mate 8 is pretty dominant, except for that little hiccup there towards the end. But you know, how do they compare in the web browsing department? We can have a look. So we can just start them both off here somewhere. And GameSpot. So the V10 seems to be ahead when it comes to the web browsing, but this loaded quicker on the left. And again, GSM, and again the left here. Phone Arena. Phone Arena. Again the left. I saw the pictures load. You see very fast on the left. So I think the Mate 8 again coming with the raw horsepower Kirin 950 for the web browsing. And we can just have a look at the multitasking. So this is 3 gig RAM model of the Mate 8 versus 4 gig RAM. A lot of people forget that the V10 does have 4 gigs of RAM, so you know, plentiful to play with. You can see it's keeping things in memory very nice here. That was 1-0. A little bit faster to come up with it though, I think, on the Mate 8. But both of them doing quite well here, keeping the stuff in memory. So a little bit faster for the camera, I think, on the V10. So not really much difference here, but I think the V10 did keep 1 or 2 in memory, which is nice. So we'll give it a point here, I think. About the game load. Again, you know, maybe the 4 gig RAM model of the Mate 8 would be a little bit better here, but I think that 3 gig should be enough really. And for some reason this game, it just doesn't load properly. But then again, you know, we can have a look at the Wi-Fi as well, performance, see how they compare here. So both are on the same Wi-Fi. And we're getting nearly 56k here on the Mate 8, which is weird. It's definitely on the 5G 1. That's peculiar. Let's try that again. Shouldn't be that low. Wow. Doesn't want to play ball tonight. Wonder why that is. I have to look into that. See what the V10 can give us. Is this a Virgin issue? Because last I thought I was paying for 200 meg. And they're both giving me 11 meg. I mean, what's all that about? Very good upload though, which is peculiar. Let's try one more time. I have to get on the phone, I think, to my ISP. Look at that. That is pitiful. Pitiful. With a capital P. So yeah, you know, don't take much notice of that. That's pretty lame. I don't know why that is. I'll have to, you know, look into that. But generally, you can see here, I think the Mate 8 is pretty dominant. Maybe because it's a newer device. I think generally the V10, you know, does have the weaker processor, Snapdragon 808, but then again, you know, I think everything else does make up for it. I've already talked about the legendary camera on the device. You know, I've talked about the general feel in the hand. It's just an amazing kind of phone. But there's definitely, I think, some reasons to go for the Mate 8, which you know, you could consider, such as the metallic build quality, which obviously is very premium here. You know, it looks fantastic when it glistens against the light. Then again, some people don't really like the slippery feel at the back and would prefer something with a bit more grip here. You can get obviously different interchangeable back covers. I've got wireless charging one here, and also I think Phone Arena said that the battery on the V10 is not very good according to its official test, whereas on the other hand you have the Mate 8 with an amazing 4000 mAh battery, which GSM Arena did a test and it was like 100 on the endurance. So you know, you're gonna get amazing battery when it comes to the Mate 8, but can't really say the same for the V10 really. I think LG probably might need to step it up to 4000 mAh. You've stuck with 3000 for too long, I think, really. But you know, on the V10 it is coming with a dual screen, so it does have to power quite a lot of stuff here, and the dual screen configuration is pretty awesome. It would be nice if we saw something like that coming on Huawei phones, you know, to mix it up a little bit here. I do think, as I said at the beginning, the skin here is a lot more attractive, and you can actually do things with the icons as well. You know, you can change them a little bit here if you don't like the ones that are coming up automatically. EMUI does allow you to do some stuff as well, such as transitions. You know, you can have some fun there, but personally I'm probably going to put a Google Now launcher on it and see you know, how it runs, because I think that you know, it might look a little bit nicer on the eyes. But yeah, just a quick little comparison here then between these two handsets. If you've got any questions, do let me know, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.